Hello, my name is Rachel, and welcome to our channel, Light ElemenTalisman. This talisman that you see on the screen is a representation of the codes that were given to us by Archangel Michael. It is a gift of protection for our third eye chakra. It works within the blue ray, the white flame, and white blue energy. White blue codes, white blue energies. It was originally given to me in early 2020. And at this time, I was grieving quite hard the physical loss of my son. And although I have always been quite spiritual and in touch with the understanding, with the knowing that we never truly lose our loved ones. I struggled with many overwhelming emotions. And I struggled to stay calm. My sensitivity was unbearably heightened. This is what happens to us in grief. I was traumatized. I had a lot of anxiety, and Archangel Michael came in, and he gave me this talisman in January 2020, about 4 months after my son's physical passing. So this talisman is extremely helpful for those who are experiencing any type of overwhelming emotions, particularly grief, because grief is a very all-encompassing emotion, and it sets off a lot of other emotions. And there is trauma associated with it, depending on the type of loss, of course, and your relationship with your loved one. However, these are all very common during the grieving process, these type of emotions, and they are denser emotions. And we can feel a bit untethered. And so Archangel Michael came in, brought me this talisman, and once it was installed, I felt soothed. I felt calm. We're going to talk a little bit more later about how to activate it and reactivate it, how to do that. But what I did is I used it a lot, particularly in the beginning. I utilized it a lot. Anytime I felt very overwhelmed, I was able to reactivate it within me, and I felt an instant calm. And it was like this incredible energetic chill pill, and really quite magical in its effect for me. Okay. Since then, in addition to this angelic talisman's ability to give us this almost instant, depends on, of course, the circumstance, but this ability to come in touch with our calm, center ourselves, and feel this a little bit of distance from these very heavy emotions, whatever they may be for you: depression, anxiety, grief, sadness, anger. Okay, any of those very heavy emotions. This works in a beautiful way to assist you in finding your calm, centering you. So, but since this time, I was shown other attributes of this talisman and the other codes that it holds. So activating this third eye protection, giving it permission to work within your energetic form, can give you access to several different attributes. one of these is enabling us to see into other realms, see into the future or the past with the knowledge that we are protected. So this also goes for seeing timelines, working with timelines. Some of you may be somebody who works with timelines. It will enable you to see these more clearly, see the future more clearly, see into the past. This is a beautiful aid, this talisman, for those who do a lot with their intuitive gifts. So, if you're an energy reader, a tarot reader, oracle, a channeler, somebody who heals through utilizing their intuitive gifts, any of those things, this talisman is very, very helpful with this as well. And what it gives us is the ability to see and feel protected at the same time. So a lot of people have blocks to their third eye because they are they're afraid to see. Okay. And, I have experienced that as well, being afraid to see, not wanting to see. And what this does is it gives you that ability to see and at the same time feel protected, feel safe, so you can see the truth. Okay. This talisman also assists us greatly in seeing from a higher perspective, one in which we are not attached to a specific outcome. So it gives us that ability to see into the future, see the truth, experience the truth, discern, and feel protected. Again, feel safe, not attached, being able to see without attachment. This is a huge gift. I'm sure, I have found it extremely helpful. I'll just put it that way. I found it very, very helpful. Lastly, this talisman is very useful for those of us who are light workers or healers. Okay, either consciously or unconsciously. So you may be a light worker and not realize that you're a light worker. Okay, that can completely happen. You may be, doing healing work and not realize that you're doing healing work. So this is either whether you're conscious about it or unconscious. And there's something about this that it will resonate with you. Okay, if this is the case. So you may be doing this light work or healing work either consciously or unconsciously. And what it can do, this talisman, it can aid us in sending that light, sending that healing where it needs to go. And we're always guided in that, by the way. We're always guided, and the light knows where it needs to go. So we don't need to really worry about it too much. The light always knows where it needs to go. So we can, this talisman aids us in sending that light, sending that healing without feeling the darkness, the sadness, or whatever the density is on a personal level. Okay, so one of the things is, when we're very compassionate, when we're very empathetic, we feel other people's grief, we feel other people's sadness, the fear, and it becomes quite powerful. This talisman aids us in being, giving us that distance, giving us that space so that we can send actually more healing, more light can work through us because we're not attached, because we're not feeling it ourselves. The emotions are there. It's not like we're completely disconnected from our feelings. However, these feeling the emotions from the collective or from an individual, if you're working, healing an individual, these emotions are going to be more like an echo. something you see and feel from a great distance, and it will not be taken within your own heart. So it's not going to be, you're not going to be feeling it personally, unless, of course, it is your emotion as well as the collective. So this is also a great benefit, I think, because it helps you identify what is yours and what is the collective. You activate this talisman, and it will give you that ability to go, oh wait, I'm still feeling this very strongly, so this must be mine. If you feel that distance and go, wow, there's fear here, I can sense a lot of fear here, and you are not feeling that fear or being overwhelmed by that feeling, then you know it's not yours. Okay, so again, quite helpful. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and install this for those who need it installed, activate it for those who it is already installed. Some of you, it might have instantly been installed, I'm told, as soon as you saw it on the screen. So we're just going to connect with our breath. Relax your shoulders. And we're going to just see this talisman moving through slowly and gently through the stellar gateway, through your stellar gateway and down into your soul star, through your crown, and then sinking gently, slowly into your third eye chakra. So it's just right there now at your third eye. To activate this gift, you may wish to say something along the lines of, I now give permission needed to activate this gift given to me with the power of unconditional love. So the power of unconditional love, I now activate and request the activation of this talisman. You may also be directed to lightly touch the center of your forehead directly onto your third eye. You may do this with 2 fingers, your first 2 fingers, lightly touching your third eye. When you do that, a beautiful white blue light emanates from this talisman there at your third eye. And this white blue light covers your entire energetic form, scooping back across the back of your head, down your shoulders, down your back. White blue light covering you all the way down to your earth star chakras, then scooping back up through your feet, your ankles, your thighs, into your root chakra, into your sacral, into your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, and there again at your third eye. Okay, this beautiful white blue light completely surrounding you now, supporting you, protecting you. And anytime you feel the need to activate this or reactivate it, you can simply take your fingers, pressing them lightly to your third eye chakra and saying, activate my third eye protection. You can invoke Archangel Michael if you feel guided to do so, however feels right for you. I truly hope you enjoyed this. I hope it resonated, and I hope it will assist you. And I just want to thank you so much for your beautiful support. And if you feel moved to please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and and leave me a comment because I love them so much. Thank you. Take care.